Hey guys, welcome to my channel. You asked for it and I finally decided to start my own cooking channel just for you guys, because for those of you who follow me on Snapchat know that I love baking and cooking. I do it as a hobby. It's a passion of mine. I find it very therapeutic. So as requested, I decided to start this YouTube channel for you guys. I just want to say that I am not a chef. I am not claiming myself to be a chef. I just love cooking and baking, and I just want to inspire you guys and give you guys some great ideas to create some yummy foods for your loved ones. So if you stay tuned today, I am actually making Bhindi, which is a native dish from my country, from Pakistan. It's also made in India, and I'm sure in all other parts of the world as well. And this is my version. I hope you guys like it. If you have any comments, please leave a message below. If there's something that you like to add in your own recipes, please do share. I'd love to try it as well. And make sure you guys like it, subscribe to my channel. If you do, I promise to make you guys more great content. All right, stay tuned and I'll show you what I'm gonna make today. Right, to make this okra, you are going to need the following ingredients. So as you can see, I have a bowl of frozen okra that's already been chopped up. This is about 340 grams. I have tamarind paste. Get that up there. We have some tamarind paste. I've got 2 to 3 tablespoons of coriander chopped up. I've got 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1 tablespoon of garlic, 2 tablespoons of chopped up mint. I have some, basically they're just green chilies that I've kind of cut them lengthwise, and you can just use about 2 or 3. They are optional. You don't need to add them in there. You will also need some onions. So basically I took 1 big onion, I cut it in half. One of them I sliced them very thin, and the other one I sliced them very thick, and I'll explain to you why in a second. And what else? I'm also using desi ghee. This is really good for cooking. It has a nice flavor to it. It's basically just clarified butter. You could use oil if you don't have ghee, that's not a problem. And I also have chopped up tomatoes. And for the spices, we have half a teaspoon of red chili powder, half a teaspoon of red chili flakes, 1 teaspoon or to taste salt, and half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, which is also known as zira. All right, so I'm gonna show you what to do. First thing first, you wanna turn your stove on to high. You will need a deep frying pan, and you want to place 1 tablespoon of the desi ghee or oil and let that melt and warm up. So I'm just waiting for this to melt. Once it's fully melted, I'm gonna go ahead and add the onions. I'm going to be using the finely sliced onions first. So this is half an onion. So I'm gonna place that in there. Alright, so as you can see, it's starting to get slightly brown. This is a perfect time now to put in the ginger, the garlic, and our spices. And give that a little bit of a stir. And add the okra. And just go ahead and give this a stir again. Make sure it's all evenly coated. And you're going to stir fry this for a good 5 minutes. You want it to basically be a little soft and sauteed. As you can see, it's starting to look a little sticky, and that's completely normal. So you want to just keep going ahead and stir frying it. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and add some tomatoes. Now if you feel like the okra is sticking to the bottom, that's completely normal. If you want, you could add a little bit more oil, but I'm going to try to use less oil if anything. So in goes the tomatoes. Now this is about 2 small tomatoes diced up. And go ahead and give that a stir. Alright, I'm going to add some tamarind paste. So I'm just going to put a little bit, not a lot, maybe about 3 to 4 teaspoons. It's really just according to taste. Depends on how tangy you kind of want the okra to be. You can also add lemon juice. I know I didn't mention that in the beginning of the video, but you could also add some lemon in there, some lemon juice to taste. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some sliced green chilies. I like my okra spicy. And then I'm going to add the chopped onions. Now these are quite chunky. I cut them quite big. I like adding them at the end because it gives the okra a nice flavor, and I like the taste of the crunchy onions with my roti. I'm gonna add in some coriander. Alright, so I'm just gonna, at this point you could taste your okra just to see if it tastes good or if there's anything you want to tweak. The good thing about cooking, it's not like baking. You can kind of, you know, add and minus a few ingredients here and there. Oh my god. Tastes so good. And the spice is just perfect. The salt is perfect. The only thing that I'm thinking that I'm going to add a little bit more of is a little bit more tamarind sauce. So we're pretty much at like 7 teaspoons, I would say. Now you'll find that a lot of my recipes that I used to talk about on Snapchat, I pretty much eyeball everything when it comes to measurements. I don't really have a set measurement when it comes to cooking, at least. But for the purpose of all my YouTube videos that I will be making, I will try my best to give you a measurement so that you guys can make it properly at home. So I'm gonna let this cook for another 5 to 10 minutes, and then it's pretty much ready. And I will garnish it with a little bit of lemon juice, like squirt some lemon juice on top, and I'll add some mint that we shredded earlier. Also, if you don't have tamarind or if you don't have lemon juice, you can also use amchur powder, which is basically mango powder, but make sure it's a good quality one and not like, and it has to be really fresh so that it can give some flavor. Basically anything that's sour. I wouldn't recommend anything else, but if you know something that you use, please leave your comments below. I would love to hear what you like to add in here to kind of give it a little bit of a sour kick. It's looking really good. My mom always taught me, if you want your food to taste really good, make sure you have a clean kitchen at the end. And it's true. So my advice is that every time you're cooking something, try to clean it as you go. Clean all your dishes so that at the end of your meal, you don't have like a whole pile of dishes to clean. It's all clean and just makes the whole process so much easier, and it makes your food taste so much better. There you have it. So now the way to eat this is you need to take a small piece of bread and you're going to turn it into a little envelope. You're going to put the okra inside and squeeze it tight so that the food doesn't come out of the bread like this, and then you pretty much eat it. Tastes really good. Now I recommend eating okra with homemade roti, and if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically it's like naan, but it's homemade and it's made fresh at home. on a frying pan using whole wheat flour, and it's really healthy for you as well. I recommend that you eat okra with that. It'll taste really good and really enhances the flavors. Perhaps in the future I will make a video on how to make a homemade roti at home. And but in the meantime, because today I didn't have a roti, I'm actually using a naan, and it still tastes just as good. If you guys liked my video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this video and what you would like to see in the near future. I would love to make more videos. If I know the demand is there and the want is there, I will make more videos. And until next time, take care.